Welcome to the first Tomb Tuesday of 2022. Let's go over the numbers real quick. TVL is sitting at 1.32. Tomb right now is sitting at 299. To the peg 0.9, just slightly under the 101. T-shares are sitting at 17,346 or 57.83 FTM. T-bonds are currently available. Now, for the TVL at 132, last night they were at 1.5, and they even pushed at 1.216. So TVL pushing up real nice for the new year, which is absolutely fantastic. Moving on, we go to Tomb. Liquidity has soared, right? We've pushed big numbers over here for Tomb FTM pair and T-share FTM pair. And again, we can see that over here by going to the cemetery. Going to Tomb FTM LP, we can see 582, and T-share FTM LP, we can see at 169. So big time liquidity, getting very deep, which is fantastic, which is exactly what we're looking for as a protocol to get that deep liquidity. All right, so Fantom over here, usage and popularity continues to increase on DeFi Llama. At the point of the post, it was 7 billion. We can look over here on DeFi Llama and we can see that it's now pushed $8.3 billion for Fantom. So really good stuff over there. Very, very good. Everything is increasing, which is going exactly the way it needs to go for the protocols. All right, now a big thank you down here, this part of the announcement, just a huge overall thank you to everyone that supported Timeffinance. So Harry goes on to say, the community and the partners building on the Timeffinance platform. So a special shout out goes to QuickSwap, CoinZoo, Fantom FTM, the Fantom Foundation, Beefy Finance, Reaper Farm, Tarot, Market, Cheddar. So all of these people are all part of Timeffinance's success. And it's very nice to see some time taken out, specifically pushed into the announcement to take a second and thank everybody involved. And of course, that does mean you, because you are part of the community right here. So anybody watching this video right now, huge thank you out to everybody that has been helping the Timeffinance protocol move along. Moving on, new exciting announcement. So Market.xyz, they've created a pool now that they've already added to the first pool, which was the Tomb T-share Mai pool. So we'll go to the next one over here, where now you can start using your Beefy in there as well, which is really quite brilliant. So we'll go over to Market over here and we'll go to the pools. And you'll see over here your Tomb pool. This is the one that was announced a week prior, where you can use your Tomb and use your T-share, and then you could borrow Mai. But recently added, as of yesterday, now you can actually use your receipt tokens from Beefy, and you can see your Tomb FTM right here, and you can see your T-share FTM right here. So again, that's new. That's just been added. You can continue to compound on Beefy and then use that value, use those receipt tokens, and actually use that to borrow Mai. So brilliant stuff going on over there at Market.xyz with the help of Mai, which is the cheat-out protocol. All right, so you'll be able to provide liquidity while still remaining liquid and using your assets value. Your LP will still earn rewards that will be compounded through Beefy Finance. Right? Then you can use the compounding Mu tokens value to borrow cheat-out protocol Mai, and then you'll be able to supply Mai to the market for people to borrow and earn interest as well. So if you just want to supply Mai, you could do that as well. And we do have this diagram over here. Let's get to that real quick. And you'll be able to take a look at the Tomb Beef market strategy. We're not going to go over this, but you could take a look at it. There are plenty of strategies to come that you'll be able to utilize, and you can find those on the Tomb Discord, and you'll be able to find them on the Tomb Telegram as well. All right, so that handles the first page. This is a big announcement. We have another page of information to go over real quick. Harry mentioned that he was on Cheddar News with Kristen Scholler, and he goes on to say the title of it was Crypto Expert Says Price of Bitcoin Could Soar to $400,000 this year. And you can see that over on Cheddar right here. So if you follow the link in the video, you'll be able to get that and you'll be able to watch that video right here. All right, but there's also going to be more Harry to come, right? It goes on to say that he'll be on Newsy and he'll be on Bloomberg. And then is expect more consistent media appearances moving forward. So there's going to be a lot more of this type of style where we could see Harry out in the public world talking about things like crypto, talking about Finance, talking about those things. All right. Also, you will be able to see a lot of people over at BTC Miami, which is going to be the North American Bitcoin Conference, and that's right here. So that's coming right up, January 17th to 19th. If we scroll down, we'll be able to see some speakers, and this is Harry right here. So Harry will be one of the keynote speakers there, and that's going to be, a good time for everybody, another big conference, first one in Miami for a little while, so that will be pretty huge. All right, so moving on. Borrowing against your assets. Don't sell your Tomb and T shares. Borrow against them in the Mai or Market.xyz. Of course, borrow wisely. Now that is coming off of the heels of the announcement with the new pool where you can use your Beefy auto compounding Moo tokens in order to borrow Mai. All right, now. Tarot Finance supply APR for Tomb and T-Share continues to impress. Single stake Tomb and T-Share through Tarot earn yields on your tokens. And this is really just a shout out, a big congratulations. Since working with Tomb Finance, their TVL has increased over 100 million US dollars. The Tomb FTM pair on Tarot, 80 million plus in liquidity, and T-Share FTM pair on Tarot, over 10 million in liquidity. So really good stuff right there. Just another great shout out over to Tarot for what they're doing over there. Again, if you're in America, you're only really going to be able to see this. But for those that can utilize that platform, there's a lot of liquidity getting pushed over there, which is fantastic. All right, just a couple of housekeeping things that we've talked about before. Life, the internal tests are being done, scheduled the Hacken Audit, right? So that is coming on its way, and we are still in line to see Life in January 2022. That is this month. Right now, it's currently the 5th. There's 31 days in January. So sometime in the next 3 weeks or so, we should be seeing or at least getting a lot more information about Life. All right, update on FELIX and FANTY, preparing both of these for Q1. So sometime between January and the end of March, and we have more details to come. So as more details trickle out, of course, you guys will be the first to know. All right, Grim Finance, just an update on this. They are still tallying up everything that they have going on over there. So I believe January 7th is the last day to fill in the documentations, to fill in those forms. Then they'll have to tally everything up. As they get updates and they push those updates over to Tomb, then you will also be updated. And just ending it off, don't allow the fun of the market to discourage you. We're still in a bull market. As always, thank you to everyone for your continued support on the success of this project. That will wrap it up for the first Tomb Tuesday of 2022. Keep calm and Tomb on.